All right, my friends, welcome to another journey. Tonight I have my friend Bill from That Was Spooky here again tonight. He's just checking out the artwork on the tree there. I brought him out to a place he's never been, and a lot of you were asking me to come to, so tonight we are back at the caves. We're gonna go in the one that I've only been in one other time and filmed, so we're gonna see if we can get any activity in here, and if not, we're gonna head to the other one that we've caught quite a bit of activity in, so we'll see what happens. You guys, as always, let me know in the comments if you see or hear anything we miss. Let's get into it, my friends. Welcome back to the journey. Yeah, it doesn't open up a lot till you get down this way a little bit. But like I was going to show you, you can see it goes that way. But unless you're like a child, I don't want to get really dirty.
Yeah.
There is some cool like stalactite type formations back in there.
Okay.
But the rooms that go off of these are more like this. That's why I was like, when I was a kid, I explored those, but I ain't trying to do that now.
No, yeah.
There's two pretty good sized rooms here though.
Okay.
Just be careful not to knock yourself out.
Oh, I probably will. That's superpower.
And we won't spend too much time in this one because I can already see how much dust is stirred up in here.
Is that a bat?
I think so.
Okay. How do you...
It's higher over here.
Yeah, it's just getting there. It's hard.
Now y'all can see we had to walk from the entrance to here basically like that. It's only about 3.5 foot high. Opens up pretty good in here.
Yeah, that's not very much clearance.
When I was a kid, this is the room I went in, and there's like a hole back there, and you can just keep working your way down. It probably wasn't the smartest thing, but it was the 80s. Nobody really paid that much attention to what their kids were doing. But I probably made it another 50, 75 foot down.
Hey.
Yeah, and then there's one more room back here. That's another room that has the same thing. There's like holes you can work yourself and go down further, but looks like somebody's been doing some like seances or rituals in here with all these candles.
Oh, really?
Look at all these things.
Slippery. Yeah, there's a lot.
And they're all the way around here. Is there anyone that's here tonight that would like to communicate with us? My name is Jay.
My name is Bill.
If you can make a noise or get our attention somehow, we'd love to communicate with you. I kind of like that other room in the middle.
Yeah.
It's kind of hot in here, so stuff is slippery as can be, though. Ah, dang it. I was doing so good. Busted my head on that one. If there's anyone here that wants to communicate, you can come over. There's a flashlight that's on one rock. If you barely touch it, it'll turn on. You just have to twist the top of it. There's also a K2 meter over here. If you get near that little black box, it'll light up and let us know you're here.
That was me.
The other time I came in this cave, it was super quiet compared to the other one. I think the other one, is kind of like easier to see, and back in the day they didn't have a cable that went across, so like if you didn't know where it was, you could walk right into it. I think some people have fallen in there. Maybe back in the day too, like 1800s, whatever.
Dang.
But this one seems as quiet as it did the last time I was here. I've seen other people use flashlights, and I want so bad for that to turn on. What was that?
Thought that was you.
It sounded like it came from out there. We came all this way to talk to y'all and nobody wants to talk? Must fall over. This is what real ghost hunting's like. A lot of sitting in the quiet, waiting and hoping. Like last time I was here, I do remember I got a little bit of K2 readings and a few responses on Ovilus, but for the most part, it was just like it is right now.
Did you want to run the Spirit Talker?
I think we'll save that for the other cave.
Okay.
It doesn't seem like anything's happening in this cave, so.
Are they known to be haunted?
Not this one as much, but like people coming and doing whatever with all those candles and stuff, who knows what could have been brought here. The other one, like I said, I think people have died falling in it. I think back in the day people put dead bodies in it. I've gotten responses that have suggested that, and then also there's a spot on the wall where I have gotten like really strong K2 readings, and they say that there's a portal there. I mean, I've had behind my back like the cat balls going off like 1, 2, 3, like stuff like that. So yeah, I don't think there's anything in here. I think this is just a cave.
Okay.
Creepy and interesting for sure, but I'm not hearing anything out of the ordinary. If you made that noise, can you do it again? Huh. Who knows? This shelf is like really interesting the way it almost looks like it was like a different piece glued in there. It's weird looking at it this way. It's like it looks completely different than when you come down it. You need some help?
Yeah, you want to take this? I hear a bat.
And it's like windy or raining, one of the two out here.
Uh-oh. Yeah, it's raining. Oh no. Alright, how do you do this? Well, I mean, if it's going to be more slick because of the rain.
It's asking me. We can at least look at it.
12 seconds later.
Yeah, we're back on our way back to the cars right now because I guess maybe some of the noises we were hearing was the monsoon coming. We are trying to make our way back to the cars, but we're soaked. Bill's back there struggling to keep his gimbal from getting messed up in the water. But gonna have to call this a short night, unfortunately. I mean, look at the standing water here already.
Dude, yeah, I feel just so.
All right, my friends, normally I wouldn't share that video with you. I would have just moved on, but it was just too funny to me how we spent a lot of time. It was probably a good little over 2 hours worth of driving just to get there for it to be that quiet. But we also double checked the Futurecast radar. All the storms were 50 to 100 miles east of us in Orlando going towards the shore, so it never showed any storms popping up. So absolutely love weather apps. You can't trust them for anything. We were expecting, I mean, it was so hot and humid. You could see at the beginning how sweaty I already was. That was just from walking back there. So yeah, that storm popped up out of nowhere and it was a doozy. I mean, I haven't been caught out in the rain like that in a very long time. So that's kind of how 2024 has been for me this year so far. For those of you who don't know, that period of time when I went without putting any videos out, that was, I think, back in April and May. Almost all of April I was sick. Mary and I both, I think, had COVID. I don't know what else to think. I had a major trouble breathing. I mean, at one point I was basically only taking like really super short breaths, like that to get air in, and it freaked me out a little bit. I thought Mary was gonna have to take me to the hospital. She was running a fever. I ran a fever for a whole week before it finally went away, and it actually took quite a while to recover from that. I mean, to the point where like even getting out of the bed to go to the bathroom, I was already out of breath. So that's what took me so long to get back into it. And then when I got back into it, I had nights like this every night. I'd go out and it would just be super quiet, and I'm like, I can't put these videos out. So that's where I was. I thank you all for your prayers and everything during that time. Like I said, both Mary and I, she came home on a Friday. from work sick, and I knew it was bad if she actually came home, because she's not the type to just say, oh, I don't feel good, and leave. And it was maybe the next day, I could literally feel it going down my throat and into my lungs. I woke up the next morning with 102.5 fever, and like I said, that lasted for a whole week. I literally lost, and I'm already skinny, so I can't afford to lose that much weight, but I lost about 26, 27 pounds. So it was bad. I don't ever want to have that again, whatever it was. If it was COVID, if it was something else, I don't know. But yeah, that's what happened to us. And then, like I said, other nights like this. But I will let you guys know, there's already another video that I went out and filmed just the other night. That'll be out very soon. I just didn't have time to edit it, so I figured I would share this fun night with you guys, have a chuckle at us getting caught out in that rain. I mean, that was a monsoon. My boots were still wet the next morning. It took forever to get my knife and my clothes. I threw all that, all my clothes, and my hat was soaked. I threw all that in the dryer. So I hope you guys still enjoyed this. A for effort, I hope. I will see you very soon with another Explorer though, and it's a good one from Susan's Farmhouse. I know you guys love that place. I can't wait to get editing that video. It seemed at the time like there was a lot of activity, so I'm sure there's even more going on that I didn't catch. Can't wait to see what you guys catch. I'll see you on the next one, my friends. Much love.